Greetings, Daniels here. That's a pretty big statement, isn't it? This is one man's opinion of what you can do to make the world a better place. First is to recognize more responsibility on parents to learn what a good parent does and does not do. That's a very loaded phrase and statement, but I would argue, and there are many others who argue with me, the world's problems are rooted in poor education of parents that then go on to have children that learn all the bad habits of their parents. In order to counteract this, we need to teach parents how to raise their children, teach teachers how to publish their classes, and have children teach everyone, because if children become the teachers of the materials that they are learning, they will be much better learners and question askers. Encourage teachers to publish. All board work in the class should be published online, especially math and sciences. Math and science are the drivers of economies and have always been. Evaluate your local public and private schools on their publishing policies. If you don't have a publishing policy, you as a parent, as a concerned individual in that environment, in that neighborhood, should be demanding it. Evaluate teachers on their ability to use technology in the classroom and the student requirements from those teachers to ask questions about and the use of technology in their homework. I have heard parents tell me that their children are not allowed to publish their work online because the teacher told them that they cannot. That is ridiculous and very much a part of the teachers being afraid of the technology. Encourage students to publish their own homework. If you want to learn something, try to teach it. I can say that a million times, and it's very true. It's very difficult to teach, and it requires you to think about what it is that you know in order to transmit that information. The more you think about it, the better you are at doing it. Students who publish their explanations of how they solve their homework will have a better grasp of materials. That goes without saying. Who has been doing this? Khan Academy is well worth investigating. It's free, it's in depth, and it's educationally sound, meaning it's good. Notable universities include Berkeley, MIT, India's National Program of Technology Enhanced Learning. I have not been able to find any public schools or private schools that have an active publishing policy. I don't know if this is their way of trying to control their or limit their market, but it is a poor strategy. Strategy of publishing is good. Strategy of not publishing is questionable, if not harmful at worst. Tools, free software, Cam Studio, like the one I'm using right now. Let's see if I can bring that up. Nope. Paint.net, which is this application, which I'll show you in a moment. Paint.net is free, so is Cam Studio. This is Paint.net. And hardware, computer, the faster the better, but almost any computer will do, especially if you control how much you're doing at the same time. More on that later. And a computer tablet like a Wacom or a Bamboo or any of those others. It's nice, but you can do the same thing with a mouse. And of course you need, in terms of a tool, you definitely need the desire to share, to improve. This phrase needs a correction. Improve the world, fight illiteracy and poverty, and combat falling levels of education worldwide. So let me give you a quick demonstration of how I would use Paint.net for a class. Use a paintbrush, not the pencil tool. Pencil is only 1 pixel, whereas the paintbrush, you have more control. Control Z is your friend. And it does take a little bit of practice to understand how to use the pen in collaboration with the computer as while recording, because there are plenty of teachers out there, plenty of people, period, who don't know how to communicate effectively by slowing down and of course practicing. People will become better communicators of their knowledge, which is what we are after. We need more knowledge, and we need more people understanding how to communicate their knowledge. I want to thank you for your time, and please, if you have a pen tablet, try paint.net, get Cam Studio, and reproduce some of the work that's going on at Khan Academy, MIT, Berkeley, and elsewhere. Thank you for your time.